Right, so another counter from here is to roll and set up a variation of the DARS. And what we've done here is we've come up with as we roll, if you cannot get the variation of the DARS choke, we're going to go for a submission which is kind of melding the Peruvian necktie and the inverted triangle together. So what I'm going to do is from here I'm going to come underneath like so, kind of getting an overhook, kind of like a whizzer. I'm going to get my hand here underneath, and what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get as deep as possible, so it's coming up, starting at the armpit, coming through and trying to come around his neck, the same as you would with a DARS choke. And I'm leaning forward as I do that, and I can rest my forehead on the mat as I do this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to let him roll this way. I'm going to let him roll me this way as I put this through onto my head. I come up onto my toes on this leg and try and get this in even deeper. You see, my fingers are starting to come out here. I'm not really trying to push his head down, up like this, sorry, because I don't want him to know what's going on too early. I'm just going to put this in here, and I'm going to put my weight forward this way so that he's confident enough to think that he's going to roll me, because I'm going to let him. As I start rolling, I'm going to, from here, I'm going to start pushing his head down. I'm going to start pushing his head down, and I'm going to grab my own hand like so. Kind of similar to what you would do with a Japanese necktie. Okay? And this choke is pretty tight. I'm going to push this top forearm down and lift up with the other one, and you probably won't, you may get lucky and get a tap by cinching in towards you. If not, I mean, tap there, you have the DARS, also known as the Shaolin from this position. I'm going to clamp here, slide up, I have the DARS here, but so I can finish there, bring him in by pushing this top forearm down and lifting up and cinching it towards me with the bottom one. When you do the DARS, when you switch to the DARS, I'm not going to open my grip, I'm just going to slide this hand up to the bicep and I'll cinch it in and he'll tap there. Okay, but what we've been having a lot of success with from here is to simply go for inverted triangle. This is under his armpit, so I'm going to slide this leg over the top and I'm going to close my ankles. And what I have to do here, I can get the submission here by pushing my legs down. He's already tapping and pulling my hands in towards me at the same time. If you want it even tighter, I'm going to close the triangle, clamp down my legs and pull up with my hands. Alright, so one more time from this position. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place my base nice and wide. This hand is going to come underneath this bottom arm, like so. So I've almost got an overhook on this bottom arm. I'm trying to get my fingers to come out here. So it starts, my hand enters at the armpit and comes out the neck, the same as a DARS choke does. And if I can, I'm going to grab my hamstring on this leg. If you can't get it that far, don't worry. You're gonna get it deeper as you roll. So from here, I'm gonna start putting my weight this way. I'm gonna lean this way, put my head on the floor, and then start rolling. As I roll, you see my hand is coming up here, and I'm pushing down as I roll on his head to get this deeper and make sure his head is pushed down. This pushing his head down should stop him passing your guard. If he is passing very quick, bring his legs straight over and close your legs, and you've got the inverted triangle. Okay? If you're pushing the head down this way, should slow down his guard pass quite a lot. And come here, and you start cinching in the darts. I'll come here. Close up the triangle. Pull your hands towards you and clamp down with your legs on the triangle. Or you can put on the darts straight away. Okay, so he's off this shoulder and this hip. He's not giving me very much to work with, so I'm going to come underneath his bottom arm, overhook. I'm going to try and get my fingers to come out at his neck. So the fingers enter the armpit and come out of the neck the same way a D'Arce choke would. Okay? If you can't get your fingers all the way through this deep straight away, don't worry. You're going to do it as you roll by pushing his head down on the way around. Roll. And I'm rolling, I'm just trying to push his head down. Like this. And no, stay there, stay there. This leg is under his armpit. That's giving me the inverted triangle if I want it. If I don't want it, I've got the D'Arce choke here. It's also known on this position as I'm on the bottom, Shaolin. Start squeezing. If I do want this variation of the triangle here, I can have it just by simply throwing this leg over, closing the triangle. I can just do the submission with my ankles crossed by pushing down and cinching with my hands towards me on his neck. There's a very, very tight choke. If I close the triangle, even tighter. Alright, so from here, I'm going to get the overhook. I'm going to get it as deep as possible before I roll. When I start rolling, as I roll, I'm pushing the head down. Now from here, if he keeps his legs dead tight and he doesn't want to let this leg free, I can still get the submission. I push this down, I clamp in tight, and I bring this leg over the top just to make sure he can't pass on the other side. From here, I can cinch this in, so I'm pulling my hands towards me with this up. He's already tapping. Doesn't require a lot of strength on my part, it's very, very tight. I can also get the D'Arce from here, like so. I do like to bring this leg up just as an added bit of security, just so that I know he can't pass on my left side. Eventually though, if he wants to pass, he's going to have to let go of this trap leg. As he does, I'm going to bring this leg up under his armpit. I'm going to close up the triangle, and it's on nice and tight there. It'll tap straight away. But you can do it from here as well. Cinch it in your hands, nice and tight, pull them towards me, squeezing my hips together, my knees together, close the triangle, do it from here and here. Or, from here, put a D'Arce.